Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and give me a thumbs up for this video. Yeah, today we are about to discuss my breast. My breast has been a huge topic on the internet, on the blogs, like everywhere. Like my breast is, you know, a huge topic. People say that they look like bowling balls. People say that they look like they're stuck in my neck. People say a whole bunch of stuff about my breasts. So today I'm about to explain to you why I got them done, why they look the way they do, why they look the way they do, why they look the way they do. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said before, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I have a lot of videos coming up. Videos are getting dropped, I want to say like twice a week or 3 times a week. So make sure you're tuned in. But anyways, enough of that chit chat. Yeah, I'm ready to get into the video. I'm ready to get to the video. So make sure you watch it. Hey guys, if you don't know, my name is Jania Michelle, Jania Benia, Nini, Jania. Like I go by so many different names, but on this channel, my name is Jania Benia, period. So we're going to talk about my boobs, on why I got my boobs done. Okay, so for a long time, since I was younger, I really didn't have any. Like, they don't run in my family, but runs in my family. So I never really had any boobs, and like all my friends used to grow up and they used to have them. So like all of my shirts used to be flat, all that extra stuff. So, you know, I really was self-conscious about it a lot of my life. So you know, I grew up and I always wanted, you know, boobs. So I want to say like 3 months ago I made a decision to where I was going to get my boobs done. I knew someone that went to a place and I was like, hey, how did it go? Like, what's the feedback? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Like, you know, how was it? So we basically talked about it, and she said that she loved it. She was off the table recording, stuff like that. So, you know, I felt like, hey, well, it's not that bad. Maybe I should go get it done too, you know? Thinking of, considering the fact that I've been wanting to get it done, I just, for one, didn't know where to go. For 2, was scared. For 3, you know, didn't know anyone that got it done that I could talk to about it. So we had the conversation. Shortly after, I called the place and I you know, asked the place how much would it cost, when can I get it done, and you know, what was the steps, what was the process. So after calling the place and, you know, finding out all the details about it, I made a decision to, you know, pay my down payment that day, which was $1,000, and you know, I had to pay the rest throughout the time period. So the time came and it was time for my pre-op, which is my pre-appointment, and I went and, you know, they took my blood and I decided what size I wanted and stuff like that. So I got I forget what size I am. I think I'm a 5. I'm 5 something. So yeah, I got to put them on me and, you know, put them in like the little bra that they gave me, and I put it up, see how it look on me. You know, I really liked them. So I went with the bigger ones because once they drop fully, like, they will become smaller and smaller and smaller. So, you know, you start off big and they'll eventually get to the right size. So after that, you know, the next day I had my appointment for my breast. And yeah, I went, and you know, it was a long, I'm not gonna lie, it was a long waiting period. Like, it was so aggravating. Like, you know, it was a long waiting period. A lot of people didn't know that I got my breast done because, like, right after, I was up on live, jumping around, moving around. So no one really knew that I really had a procedure done because, you know, I didn't make it obvious. I wasn't, you know, hurting or anything like that. So back to the waiting time. So they had me in like this little room, you know, IV hooked up to me. They told me that I couldn't eat like 9 hours prior to my surgery. So I was like starving. They hooked water up to me, you know, so I wouldn't get dehydrated. And so yeah, I had the surgery. I don't remember too much after that. Well, so he was like, have you ever had tequila? I said no, and next thing I know, like I was literally knocked out. I was out of there. So I woke up, and when I woke up, they were like, hey, you're in the recovery room. So I'm looking down, but by this time they have my clothes on me. So I'm looking down, I'm trying to see like where my boobs, are they bigger now? Like, you know, at the time I couldn't see that they were kind of bigger. So I got up, and my friends were waiting on me. By the time I made it outside, no, actually they were telling me that my friends wasn't answering. So I called them. I was like, hey, like, y'all, I'm still doped up on medicine. I'm like, hey, like, where are you guys at? Like, what's going on? They're talking about, we're outside waiting on you. We haven't left. And so I was like, okay. So I said, I'm coming outside. Y'all, I'm doped up on medicine. But I remember, like, that's weird. But anyways, so I went outside, got in the car. Like, they were telling me, like, my mouth was, like, drooped open. Like, I was real like, doped up on medicine. So I got to the house, I went upstairs, and boom, this one started to bleed. It was like bleeding a lot. So they were like, my friends were like, hey, you might want to call them, you know, to blah 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 blah. But I'm looking it up online, and I'm like, hey, you know, I think it looks fine. People are saying that they bled before, so I'm not really sure. And then when I called, it was like a long wait time. So I was like, I'm fine, like I'm fine. So follow up, they checked it out, and they were like, hey, everything looks fine, blah 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 blah. And so I'm like, okay, you know, blah 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 blah, that's cool, everything is good. So at the time I wasn't really thinking about the fact that my boob was bleeding the day I got my surgery done. So weeks passed by, and I could not lift this arm up. Like, literally, guys, I was really like this, and I was trying to carry my baby, and it was just like so hard for me because this side hurt. This side was perfectly fine, like I could do, you know, whatever. But this side, this arm was not leaving from right here. Like, it hurt so bad. So 2 weeks passed, and it was time for me to go get my stitches out. Mind you, the whole time that I have my stitches in, I wasn't able to get this part of my body wet. So I was taking a shower with my bra, so I was just washing, you know, the important parts, making sure that I can get my stitches wet. Apparently that would have caused more problems. So after that, went to the appointment to where they took my stitches out, and I told the lady, I was like, hey, I'm in pain, and you know, this side isn't right, and I don't know what's going on, blah 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 blah. So she was like, hey, well, let me look at it. Mind you, my breast was out because she had to take the stitches out. So she looked at it, and it was like a bruise, like all right here. Mind you, it wasn't a bruise, it was blood. It was blood backed up from the surgery. So it was like all black right here. And so she was like, I need to contact the surgeon, I need to take pictures, blah blah blah. So she took pictures. I waited for like 2 hours in that room waiting for the surgeon to get back to her. So once he got back, he said that I might have to have emergency surgery. So he was like, tell her to come back tomorrow, and you know, I'll look at it, and she'll have surgery tomorrow. So basically, don't eat, prepare for surgery. So after that, basically I left, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but I had a swimsuit on in Miami, and a lot of people just thought I was in Miami. No, I had to have surgery the next day. But you know me, if you know me, I don't really let anything hold me down. Like, I'm really up and active. So I was at the pool, I went to a water park, and I went swimming the day before I had to have free surgery because this one was bruised. So I went, and yeah, that was that. So the next day, the day came, and they were like that I had to pay more money to have resurgery, even though that they messed me up. They were like, hey, it was your body, and this, and blah, blah, blah. So of course, I'm not, they're telling me like it's a life and death situation. Like, basically, like, you know, I can get an infection, and you know, I'm thinking about my son at this point. I'm like, okay, well, fuck, I shouldn't have got my breast done. But since I haven't done, I have to do what I have to do to, you know, make sure that I'm still healthy. So while this one was healing, doing what it was supposed to be doing, this one had to recover some more stuff. You get what I'm saying? So that's why this one is still high and this one is dropped. Like if you see the difference in like pictures on Instagram, like you can see this one is lower and this one is still high because this one had to go through surgery again. So I had to have surgery again, and I already said that, but once I had surgery again, it was better. I woke up feeling better. Actually, this time after I had surgery, this time I really didn't feel much pain. I really didn't have to be on that much medication. I went back 2 weeks, got my stitches out, and yeah, I had like a blood clot on this one. They fixed it, and everything else was pretty smooth. Everything else was pretty good. I really didn't have any other complications besides the fact that I had a blood clot. I really like them. Like, they're not hard. They're still numb. So like when I, you know, bathe and stuff, I don't really feel them because again, they're still numb. They're still new. I only had my breast done for like a month. So they're still new, and I wouldn't change the fact that I went and got my breast done. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot to say about them, but I'm like, whatever. I'm happy with my breasts. Like, I really enjoy them. Yeah, it goes from being flat chested to actually having some, you know. But yeah, that was basically my breast story. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I want them now? It's probably like a 7. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably like a 9. 8 or 9. It's probably like an 8 or 9. Like, I have my days where I like them. I have my days where I don't like them. I have scares to where if I sleep on my chest, they will bust. Yeah, it's just, if you plan on getting your breast done, make sure you go to someone that's like A1. But technically, how can you pick someone that's A1? Like, you really don't know if they're having a bad day, if they're having a good day. Like, you really can't determine that. So yeah, just make sure that you pray before you go, and make sure that you know, you're aware of all the side effects or all the, you know, anything that could happen. Just make sure you're aware. And I really wasn't prepared for that. I was too scared. But yeah, that was my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I love you guys. I really do love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for enjoying my journey, being here for my journey, helping me with my journey. And yeah, I'm out. Love you.